Hello everyone, welcome you all on this online study platform of Divine Public School. Today I will introduce you all to a new term called decimals. Dear students, we have already studied about fractions. Now look at some interesting fractions. Here, 3 parts out of 10 are colored. That means the shaded part represents 3/10, written as 3 by 10. If 7 boxes are shaded, it represents 7/10, that is 7 parts out of 10 are colored and it is written as 7 by 10. Similarly, 12 parts out of 100 is written as 12 by 100 or 12 hundredths. 41 parts out of 1000 is written as 41 upon 1000 or 41 thousandths. The fraction 3/10, 7/10, 12 hundredths, 41 thousandths have either 10, 100 or 1000 as their denominators. Such fractions are called decimal fractions. Thus, a decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is either 10, 100, 1000 or a power of 10. Now let us see the parts of the decimal. A decimal number has two parts, whole number part and decimal part, separately by a decimal point. The whole number part is to the left of the decimal point and the decimal part is to its right. In 452.18, the whole number part is 452 and the decimal part is 18. We can arrange a decimal number 1238.654 in the place value chart as follows. At the thousands place 1, hundreds place 2, tens place 3, ones place 8 and in the tenths place 6, hundreds place 5 and thousands place 4. Like and unlike decimals. Like decimal. Decimal having the same number of decimals places are called like decimals. For example, the decimals 5.67, 0.89, 12.74 and 5.11 are like decimals because each having two places of decimals. Now, unlike decimals. Decimals having the different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. For example, the number 12.53, 14.2, 10.778 are unlike decimals. Order relations in decimals. Let us see the example. Convert 16.23, 8.7, 0.534 and 118.84 into a set of like decimals. The maximum number of the decimal places contained in a decimal of given set of numbers is 3. So, we convert each one of the given decimals into an equivalent decimal having 3 decimal places by annexing 0 or zeros to the right of decimal part. So, we may write 16.23 equal to 16.230, 8.7 equal to 8.700, 0.534 equal to 0.534 and 118.84 equal to 118.840. Thus, 16.230, 8.700, 0.534 and 118.840 is a set of like decimals. Now let us see the rule. Suppose we have to compare two decimals, then we take the following steps. Step 1. Convert the given decimal into like decimals. Step 2. First, compare the whole number part, then the decimal with the greater whole number part should be greater. Step 3. If the whole number part are equal, then compare the tens digit. The decimal with the bigger digit in the tens place should be greater. Step 4. If the tens digit are equal, then compare the hundredth digit and so on. Let us see the example. Compare 36.54 and 29.63. The given numbers are 36.54 and 29.63. Let us compare their whole number parts first. Here, it is clear that 39 is greater than 29. Therefore, 36.54 should be greater than 29.63. Addition of decimals. Let us see the example. Add 8.76 and 9.58. Firstly, we will arrange these numbers in column, in decimal numbers and decimal numbers together, and whole number together. After adding the decimal numbers, we will get 34 and carry we will forward to the whole number part. So we will get 8 plus 9 17 and 1 carry, that should be 18. So our answer is 18.34. Subtraction of decimals. Dear students, let us see the solution how we will solve the subtraction. Subtract 12.85 from 72.4. Again, we will arrange the numbers in column, in decimal part separately, and whole number part separately. After subtracting, we will get 55 and we can take the borrow from the whole number part. So finally we will get our answer 59.55. Conversion of decimals into fraction. To convert a decimal into a fraction, we write the decimal without the decimal point as the numerator of the fraction. We write 1 followed by as many zeros as there are decimal places in the given decimal as the denominator of the fraction, and simplify the fraction if possible. Let us see the example. Convert 0.7 into fractions. We have 0.7 equal to 7 by 10, as 0.7 has 1 point of decimal. Converting fractions into decimal. Example 1. Convert 17 by 10 into decimal. We have 17 by 10. Firstly, we will convert this into mixed fraction 1:7 by 10, and then we will separate this 1 as the whole number part and 7 by 10 as the fractional part. Then we will convert 7 by 10 as the decimal part, and after adding both numbers we will get 1.7. Example 2. Convert 3/4 into decimals. Here we will make 3/4 into decimal fraction. Means we will convert the denominator as multiple of 10. So we will get 3/4 equal to 75/100, and when we will convert this number into decimal, we will get 0.75. Multiplication of decimals. Example 1. Find the product of 2.6 multiplied by 14. Firstly, we will convert 2.6 into fractional decimal. After that, we will multiply 26 by 10 into 14 by 1. So we will get 364 by 10 and finally 36.4. Example 2. Multiply 3.417 by 8. To solve this, firstly we will arrange this in column and we will find the product. After multiplication, we will insert the decimal at the third place. Hence, 3.417 multiplied by 8 equal to 27.336. Multiplication of decimals by 10, 100 and thousands. Example 1. Find the product of 16.342 multiplied by 10. Dear students, firstly we will write 16.342 into decimal fractions. After that, we will multiply the numerator by 10, and after multiplication we will get 16,342 upon 100, that is 163.42. Now let us see the another example, example 2. Find the product of 8.167 multiplied by 100. In this multiplication, again we will write 8.167 into decimal fraction, and after multiplication we will get 8167 by 10, and when we will convert this into decimal we will get 816.7. Example 3. Find the product of 13.419 multiplied by 1000. Again, we will convert 13.419 into decimal fraction, and after multiplication, here 1000 of numerator and 1000 of denominator will be cut together. And finally, we will get our answer 13,419. Division of decimals. Dear friends, let us see the working rule. For dividing by an whole number, we take the following step. Step 1. Perform the division by considering the dividend a whole number. Step 2. When the division of whole number part of the dividend is complete, put the decimal point in the quotient and proceed with the division as in case of the whole number. Let us see the example. Divide 43.128 by 12. You can see here the division. Firstly, we will divide 43 as whole number part by 12, and after that we will put the decimal, and then we will start the division of the decimal part. After division, we will get the result 3.594 as the quotient and final answer. Now dear students, I hope you nicely understood the concept of decimals. Now with the help of this video, try to solve the problems from your book. Thank you.